Last month, Tropical Storm Colin brought heavy storms and rough waters to the Suncoast. Overnight, some boats came unanchored and caused thousands of dollars worth of damage to the Bradenton Beach day dock. When no owners came forward, the city was left paying the bill. ABC 7's Adam Cellini is joining us with more on what can be done about these derelict boats. Adam.
Yeah, Haley, it's not just the city. Residents are desperate for a more efficient way to hold these boaters responsible for their property, but unfortunately, in many ways, the law is not on their side.
A horizon full of sailboats. Some say it adds to the island community charm of Bradenton Beach. But locals say there's nothing charming about the people living on board those vessels, free of charge for years at a time.
We are answering questions all the time about these boats, and they're always amazed when we tell them that they're actually currently used as a liveaboard boat.
These aren't boaters. These are people that pick up a derelict boat, very reasonable as far as cost-wise. They don't register them, and they don't insure them.
For the last 5 years, Jeremy Thomas has lived in a boat off the Bradenton Beach Pier. He says a few irresponsible boaters create a stigma for everyone, with some restaurants even refusing service to those who live on the water.
It's our God-given right to live how we want to live, and we should still be treated like civilians, like we are.
Michael Drake lives just south of Bradenton Beach on Longboat Key, boating up and down the barrier islands for over 30 years. Besides the aesthetics, he says it's uncomfortable sharing the waters with boats that are generally uninsured, sometimes unregistered, and steered by people with nothing to lose.
What they do is they just walk away from the mess that they've created by being irresponsible, and then the taxpayers are the ones that are burdened with their not being responsible.
In June, Tropical Storm Colin sank 5 boats anchored off the Bradenton Beach Pier, 2 of which did more than $30,000 of damage to the day dock. The boats went unclaimed, leaving the city to pay for not only the damage, but $10,000 to remove the vessels.
Most of the people that are living on these boats are not the registered owners, so most of the time the letters come back and it's up to the city to remove those vessels.
Bradenton Beach Police Chief Sam Speciale admits there's a problem. Officers conduct regular safety checks, but beyond writing citations, their powers are limited.
There is nothing that says that in our ordinance that they have to fix it. So basically, we could cite them, then they can just keep the same issue going on with that boat, and then next time we come out, we'll just cite them again.
Florida Fish and Wildlife can tag at-risk boats, notify owners to take action, and eventually remove them if no one responds. The problem is anyone can claim the boat in the interim, and following a few short steps, they can even become the new owner.
We just have to figure out a way how to get a handle on it.
Thomas says he owns 5 boats, all of them registered, but none of them insured.
Jobs aren't out there like they used to be. People ain't making the same amount of money they used to. So you gotta survive somehow, right?
Bradenton Beach officials have long considered adding a mooring field to allow boats to anchor in designated areas near the pier.
If they did that, then they're gonna be charging us $300–400 a month.
As for Drake, he says having a permanent location for boats could make owners more accountable.
Either make them productive, if not productive, at least responsible for what they should be responsible for.
Then maybe everyone could welcome the sailboats as part of that picture-perfect horizon.
Plans to finance a cost-benefit analysis of a mooring field took a hit after they assessed the costly damage to the day dock in Bradenton Beach. But Chief Speciale says he will keep pushing the project. Haley?
Thank you, Adam.